What's up, crew? Let me know if you can see me. Let me know if you can hear me. Let's get some lights on in here. Oh, bright light. Everybody see me, hear me? What's up, Shelly? What's up, Debbie? What's up, Tanu? What's up, Byron? Latanya, how are you? Linda, what's going on? Kyle, what's good, buddy? How about them Astros? Jeez. What's up, Matthew? Karen, what's going on? Nancy, Cute Crafts. Dale, what's up, buddy? What's up, Leisha? What's up, Janine? Dion, how are you? Telemaker, what's going on? Joe, what's up? Reba and Jewel and Jerry and Danielle and Angelica and all of you. Sidar, what's up? Simply, what's going on? Hey, let's get the Facebook crew. We're going to mix it up, get the Facebook crew in here a little bit tonight, too. We're going Facebook. Facebook. What's going on, Facebook? We are live. We are live on YouTube. We are live on Facebook. And in a little while, we'll be live on Instagram or TikTok, one of those. Eddie, what's up, big dog? How are you? So here's the deal. You guys know the deal. Every week, 500 live is what we need for the Cameo 4 giveaway. Our Cameos should be coming in here soon, so I'm hoping we get them here pretty soon. But we should be getting those in soon, so last week's Cameo, we still don't have any Cameos in yet. So for those of you or whoever wins this week, we can't ship it until it gets in. Okay, until it gets in. But not the end of the world. You still win a free Cameo. All right, it just might take a week until we get them in. So here's the deal. Here's what we got going on tonight. Did you guys see the new tumbler that I made? So I am going to make one tonight because we released 2 new templates. Okay, 2 new templates. I'm going to hit a bunch of requests tonight because we've had a ton of requests for a few different things. One being a sale, one being a special pack for one of our super sales that I haven't done the last 2 weeks. I'm doing it again this week. I haven't even told anybody about it yet. One being a template for breast cancer awareness, but it could be for anything. So you can change the colors of the ribbon to whatever you want for any type of unfortunate cancers out there. And then you also have, yeah, she'll get your Cameo soon, Todd. And then we also have the SS16. I have yet to make one. We're going to make one tonight. And then I'm going to show you with some rhinestones. I've had a ton of requests for cutting a rhinestone template again. And this is from all of our GraphTech users. So we're going to cut it on the GraphTech tonight. We did the Cameo and the Cricut last week. So we got all types of good things coming up. We got all types of good things. So here's the deal. Let me actually, these lights are on. We're good there. Okay, let me show you this. I see a lot of you asking. So this is the template that we just released today. Okay? This is the template we just released today of the full wrap. Now, these are SS10 stones. Okay? Now, the stones that we used, I used 3 different stones, 3 different colors of glitter heat transfer vinyl on this tumbler. Mike Thompson, All-Star member, appreciate your support. Welcome, welcome. So, this pink right here is our brand new pink diamond cut stones. Okay, so these are SS10 pink diamond cut stones. We just listed them on the website. I think it was Friday, right? Thursday or Friday. So again, with the wrap, you can change the colors to whatever you want, of course. Okay, so it kind of works for everything. Now, the glitter that I used underneath it, I love this glitter matching. If you're looking for a glitter to match these new pink diamond cut stones, this glitter is the Rainbow Plum Caesar glitter heat transfer vinyl. It's the Rainbow Plum, which is, let me see if I have any more of it around here, just to kind of show you what it looks like. Give me 1 second. I don't think I used it all. And I may have. I thought I had a little scrap left, but I might have cut it right on it. Dang it. All right, but you'll see it on the site. Rainbow Plum. And then I used white glitter for the outline of the ribbon right there with crystal stones. And then I used the flamingo glitter with our diamond cut flamingo stones. All right, so that's that one there. Pretty sweet, isn't it? So let's sit this back here. Now, I got the big pack, and a lot of you guys are looking at these strata cups that I have, and you're thinking, well, where did you get that color? Because most of you who get the 4-pack, you get the light purple and the black, right? You get the light purple, the black, kind of the coral color, and what's the other one you get with the 4-pack? The blue, right? I got the, I'm not sure if it was the 12-pack or the 16-pack. It's on the products we love, okay? Yeah, the rainbow plum is like confetti. Yeah, it is. It shows the different sparkles. Let me see. It was they're the 22-ounce ones, and I think it was an 8-pack. It was an 8-pack. So with the 8-pack, you also get dark purple. You get this pink. It's a light pink. And then you also get kind of a yellowish gold, and then there's kind of a mint green type. So they give you multiple colors, and you guys can see them a little bit on my screen there. So I haven't decided which one we're going to go with yet. I think we're going to go with the dark purple for tonight's. And the reason why is I'm going to use this purple glitter. I think that will match a little bit better. Okay, Diane Hall, Little League member, appreciate your support. So, and then what stones do you, who's going to guess? What stones do you think I'm going to use? SS16 stones for this project. I'm sure some of you can guess, because I promised you guys when I created the SS16 template, like all of you guys have been asking for, I promised you that I would use these stones for the SS16 template. Which color stones do you think I'm using? I'm sure a decent amount of you know. No, I'm not using the grape. But not the purple. Nope. Nope. Most of you are thinking grape because obviously you want to match the stone color, right? Oh, yes. Some unicorn poop, baby. So, because the unicorn poop still has a lot of purple in it, so I'm going with the unicorn poop. And then when it hits different, I think it's going to look pretty freaking sweet. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and get started on this tumbler. I already cut it, so we didn't have to go through that whole process again, okay? I already cut it. We're going to brush it in, and I honestly don't know how the 16s are going to brush in, but this is how we're going to find out. Now, most of you who have the TRW Design Wizard, just to let you guys know, the Wizard SS16 stones, I recommend cutting for whatever software you're using. Cut the circles, write this down. Cut your SS16 circles to 0.178 inches. Got that? 0.178. Can you guys type that so everybody sees it? So, SS16 stones, cut your circles to 0.178 inches. And the reason why is the diamond cut stones are a slight bit larger than the Korean stones, but that makes it so the diamond cut stones will brush in and the Korean will still brush in. If you cut it at the 0.173 like you do a lot for the Korean stones, then it's really difficult to brush in the diamond cut stones. So that way you don't have to cut two templates. Always just go a little bit larger if you have to. Thank you. 0.178. Yes, you got it. Esther, welcome to Little League membership. Appreciate your support. All right. So, I say we do this. Let's go. Facebook, I'm going to bring you guys over here on Facebook. I got to get your, hold on, let me pull your comments up so I can see them, Facebook. Let me get you in here real quick. So, Facebook, let's refresh here. Let's pull our live up, turn the volume down. And let's bring you over to this screen here. Shrink you down a little bit and make it so I can see your questions. There we go. And YouTube, I got you guys, so I should be able to see everybody's question. Caitlin Blunt, appreciate your support. Thank you, Little League member. All right, Facebook, moving you guys over here. And Facebook, if you do want to see the other camera angles and stuff, you can always, obviously, head over to the YouTube channel as well. Okay? So, we still have to cut, and I'm going to bring you guys over to the production view here. We still do have to cut our rhinestone, or our glitter heat transfer vinyl. I haven't cut that part of the design yet, so you guys can see that process, and I can run through it for you. So that's why I still have the purple glitter out here, okay? But what we do need to do is, this is the lid here, okay? So I brushed in just the lid part of the stones. I'm going to brush in the large part. So SS16 stones are easier to brush in than SS6, but a little more difficult than SS10s. SS10 stones are always your easiest stones to brush in, all right? So the nice thing about this is, with the SS16, obviously, Brandy, appreciate your support, Major League member. So with the SS16 stones, you're going to require less stones, but the SS16 stones are more expensive, so it comes out pretty close to even. All right, so I am going, there's about, I see a lot of you asking, in this entire tumbler that we're making, there's going to be, I think it's around 2,300 stones. So it's still a big amount and a big stone count. Now, I always like to just dump in way too many stones. The more stones you have on your template, the easier it's going to be to brush them around, okay? And as you guys have questions, please let me know. What's up, Ron Spivey? What's up, Tracy? How are you? I got double Tracy there on Facebook. What's going on? Now, I also am going to pull off this here, and that's my lid. Just be careful. With this here, I actually stuck it to the actual Hotfix Tape part by mistake. So I'm just being careful pulling it off because it kind of stuck on there a little too good. There we go. Good to go. And let's go ahead, and I'm just going to drop this right along the top here so I can brush everything in at the same time. And as long as you put it somewhere close, just so the stones can't slip down between it. All right. We do ship to the UK. Yes, we do. And let me see. What's going on with Facebook's comments over here? For some reason, they're trying to not show up. Facebook. Can you guys, Facebook, comment real quick so I can see if the comments are coming through? If you're on Facebook, shoot me a comment quick. I'm not seeing them coming through here. Let's see, let's go to full screen. Where are these comments at? Oh, I think we got them now. Facebook, comment again. Let me know. Okay, I just saw Rhonda comment. There we go. There we go. Okay. So the circle size for SS16 stones. Got you, Elizabeth. Thank you, guys. I see you, Tracy. So the circle size again for the SS16 stones is 0.178 inches. 0.178. And Facebook, I'll get you guys a little bit better view down here as well. There you go. Alright, so when I'm brushing in stones, like I said, I like to put in a large amount of stones off the start. And then I'm just, off the start right here, I'm just kind of brushing around and just trying to fill in my areas. I'm not necessarily making sure yet that everyone is perfectly in place. So just kind of brushing around in big circles. Make sure to keep your brush flat. A lot of people try to push like this. Keep your brush flat. And again, I'm just kind of going around in large circles. Once I feel like I've got a decent amount of them brushed in, anytime I want the stones to come out, I'm going to brush in a straight line. So once I feel like I'm getting close to being done with an area, then I go in a straight line to brush out the excess stones, like this here. See that? So honestly, half of this is done already, okay? Now I'm going to come back to the bottom, see if I missed any. I got one right there, good to go. Bring back a few stones there, good to go there, and come around. What's up, Kamisha? How are you? Mary Alice, what's going on? What's up, Pilar? How are you? Mike, Joanna, how you doing? All right. Oh man, these are actually going in pretty nice, I'm not gonna lie. But had I cut these at 0.173 inches, like I said, the diamond cut stones being a little bit larger than the Korean low lead SS16 stones, it would be much more difficult. So if your rhinestones are popping out all the time as you're brushing around, like way too easy, that means that your circle sizes are probably a little bit too small. So that's kind of the telltale sign of your circles are too small. Cut them a little bit bigger so that stone can sit in there a little bit easier. Oh, this is going to look pretty sweet too, because I'm seeing a lot of purple in this. So I think it's going to look really sweet. Oh, damn it. I didn't turn on the... You guys are killing me tonight. You guys did not tell me to turn on the press. What is up with that? You guys always hook me up with the press. All right, let's see if this... Ooh, that's going to be close. I don't know if I'll be able to get the top. I'm a little bit off on that. So I'm going to have to get a longer piece of Hotfix tape to get that top part. So what I'm doing now, I just kind of get down even with it just to make sure. Let me show you guys real quick. Let me show you what these stones look like real quick. So Facebook, I'm just showing you guys first. These are our Prism SS16 stones. So as you can see, when you look at different angles, the stone colors change to pinks and purples and greens, and pretty sweet, isn't it? And let me show you guys, YouTube. Check it out. And I'm seeing a lot of purple too, purple and pink, so I think it's going to look really good. I'm not sure what you guys can see as far as kind of the sparkle wise, as far as the color changing and stuff. Stephanie, what's up? Thank you. Appreciate your support. All right. Looking good there. Let's rock and roll. So I'm going to try to not get that front part. This is honestly going to be even more difficult. The prisms are pretty awesome, aren't they? And how many of you have used the prism on a tumbler? I haven't done it yet. This is my first one. So I'm pumped. Drop down there. Oh, that was a perfect drop right there, not going to lie. Yeah, they look. So, just to let you guys know, before, real quick, all of you guys, Facebook as well, I know you can't see me, but all of you guys, look at, can everybody type in the coupon code on Facebook and on YouTube? I don't want you to go to the website right now and buy any of these stones or any of these glitters without the code. And it's not an automatic code. So can you guys type in the Matt Live 10 code for 10% off all rhinestones, all vinyl, bling anything, and HTV anything? Just so you don't go get something real quick and then realize that there's a code after you already placed your order. I want you to save money. Oh my goodness. I'm not going to lie, this thing's crazy heavy right now with all of these SS16 stones. Matt Live 10, yes. Thank you, Facebook. Thank you, Leash. Thanks, Brandy. Thanks, Kyle. Matt Live 10 is 10% off diamond cut and Korean rhinestones, all heat transfer vinyl and sign vinyl. All of this code will be ending tonight, okay? So I'm going to put this over by the press for right now. Now I need to get a little bit bigger piece of Hotfix tape. See, that's too small still right there. So I'm going to have to trim off a little edge here. Whew, that was a nice cut right there. Matt Live 10, yes. And then for the actual template, for all the designs during the lives, you get 65% off. So can you guys also, and you'll have to do 2 separate orders, okay? 2 separate orders, because obviously the download files don't require shipping. But can you guys also type in the coupon code TRW Release 65? Correct. The TRW Release 65 does not work for the 10% off for the stones. So you actually have to do 2 separate orders, but don't worry, because the files don't require shipping anyway, so you're good. All right, let's pull this up here. Oh, yes. This thing's going to look so good, because can you guys... Is it just me, or am I just hitting the perfect angle to where I'm seeing a lot of the purples tonight? And you see a lot of the greens, you see a lot of the pinks. Sweet. All right. Good to go with that. So now we actually need to cut our glitter heat transfer vinyls, because we got all the stones brushed in. And by the way, imagine, for those that, how many of you guys have never seen me do this yet? Yes, the codes must be used separately. Yes. Any of you that haven't seen me do this yet, where is my... If you haven't, imagine putting down all of those stones one at a time. Right? Oh, it was hiding right here. So I just placed 2,300 rhinestones in a couple minutes right there. This is, with a table, this is the quickest and easiest way to get them out. Oh, we got a bunch of first-timers. I like it. Welcome, first-timers. Are we already close to 500? We've been getting to 500 pretty quick lately. We got to be getting close already, right? What time? We got to be at least 450 by now. At least 450 by now. How about Facebook? Facebook killing it with 150 of you. The rhinestones, Corey, are the prism or unicorn stones. Prism, P-R-I-S-M. All right, so now what we need to do, and actually, I'm sorry, Facebook, I got to bring you guys back over here. Come on over, Facebook, because we need to get the cut file set up real quick. And YouTube, I'm going to bring you guys back over here as well. You got it, Corey, no problem. So back over to our screen camera here. Yes, Todd. Todd, if you watch, I have a video. Literally, I bet you the video is 10 years ago. I have a video literally probably 10 years ago that I did exactly that, Todd. I drilled holes into my table, and then I put a funnel attached underneath so I could just brush the stones on the table and they would fall into the hole, into the funnel, into the bag. It's pretty sweet. I'm telling you, look at one of the first couple videos probably on the YouTube channel. You'll see it's a big pink sticky flock table. All right, so let me head over to Corel here, and I need to get my cut file. So I'm just going to highlight this entire thing. I'm going to go to templates, and I'm going to do a vinyl overcut. And I'm doing a vinyl overcut because I have the wizard and I can, and it makes it a lot easier to cut. So let's see how wide this is. I'm at 13.47 inches. I don't really need to waste this much, so I'm going to bring this down a little bit here. I'm going to bring this down a little bit there. And I'm probably going to even bring this over to here, okay? And honestly, just in case I make another one of these cups, I'm going to do this, because that's a lot of waste right there. Who knows? Someone might love this cup that I just made and want me to make another one. So instead of wasting that vinyl right there, I'm just going to cut enough for 2, almost 3 of my tumbler tops. Okay? So I'm at 13.47 by 13.722 inches tall. So I'm actually going to rotate it 90 degrees because I want the bigger width. And we're cutting it on our 15-inch graph tech. Okay? So I'm going to come over here and go launch and cut plot CM4. Let me bring you guys back over here, Facebook. And let me switch you guys back around. YouTube. And let me switch to here. And production view. For the stone-wise, it really depends on what stones you use, what size you use. So if you use Korean low lead stones, the cost of the stones and the cost of the entire project is obviously going to go way down. So it all depends on the quality of the stones that you're going to use. All right, so I'm actually over here on the side, and I'm going to, let's see, yeah, I can fit, and this is pretty cool for you guys to know as well, just to show you. I can actually fit the 20-inch glitter heat transfer vinyl into this 15-inch cutter. So even though it's only a 15-inch cutter, I can fit the 20-inch material, but I can only cut 15 inches in the area right here. So, looks good there. I'm using the same old 45-degree blade that I've always used. Let me get it so it sees the media in the back there. It was balled up, so my sensor was covered. And I'm going to go 1 for front edge. The diamond cut, yes. The diamond cut are definitely a lot, they have a lot more sparkle. But it gives you the option to offer your customers 2 different versions, right? Okay. I'm just walking back over. Those on YouTube can kind of still see my screen here. All right. So I don't need to do any new updates here. And for my cut, I'm going to go a force of 18 and a speed of 50 and hit send. You can use TRW release 65 for the downloads, yes. And then we'll come back over here to weed it in just a second. PF Lamb, awesome. Congratulations on your new graph tech. All right, here comes my weed box around. Now, what happened, the reason why it stopped right there is I don't have much area back here. So when it pushed that through, it actually, the back of the material just lifted up a little bit, and the sensor in the back thought that there was no material. So I'm going to hit 1 to continue job, and now it finished it. let's go ahead and pull this out. And let's trim this off. I can see my cut lines good, so I know that my pressure was great. Shouldn't have any problem with that. And I'm going to trim this right along here. Let's see. That looks good there. And I might be able to, I'm trying to see if I would be able to use this. I could probably use this for a name or something. So I'm actually going to go ahead and save this little edge right here. All right, good to go with that. Let's rotate you guys back around this way. And let's go ahead and get these weeded. And I can see the questions again now. What's up, Rhonda? How are you? Does the Graph Tech work with, the Graph Tech doesn't work with Design Space. But again, Design Space, remember, isn't really a designing software. I mean, you can type some fonts in there, do some super basic stuff, but Design Space is basically just importing an SVG. So with the Graph Tech, you'll get Cutting Master, which is almost similar to Design Space, since Design Space doesn't really necessarily do a whole lot, right? All right, so I'm going to cut off a piece of my Hotfix tape just to store this on for now, so it doesn't lose its stickiness. Good to go with that. Let's pull this one over. Yes, the first thing you want to do, if you can do it, honestly, is get away from Design Space. Even in the Silhouette software, with the right version of the Silhouette software, you can export your files and bring in files and do some different things. All right, so weeding this. Okay, and I can see the questions a little better again. What's up, Kim Johnson? Hope you're feeling better. Yes, Virginia, this is the 15-inch version of the Graph Tech. And I'm going to be using the Wizard later on the next thing we're going to be making here tonight as well. Yeah, you'll have a lot less limitations. You'll still have some limitations, but a lot less limitations with the Cameo. Awesome, Lola. Love it. You will love it. And remember, I only need one of these, but I obviously cut multiples. And let's go ahead and trim around here. Our heat press is up to 269, so we're getting close. We're actually going to have pretty good timing with the heat press, I think. Won't be bad. Oh, that's what most people say, Sally. That's what most people say, Tammy. Yes. I wish you could have seen. I mean, honestly, and for those of you who use it, the Cricut isn't a bad cutter. Like, cutting-wise, for what it does and how it cuts, it's not much of a difference from the Cameo. Where the big difference is in the software. That's where the Cricut really kind of hurts you. That Silhouette doesn't offer an app. Yeah, the app is pretty cool, but again, it's for super basic stuff, right? How do the rhinestones hold up compared to gluing? I mean, obviously, when you glue each individual stone one by one and you're using the right glue, that's going to probably last better. But all of these cups that I have around here with rhinestones on, and the ones that my daughter's been using and wife's been using and friends that I've given cups to that have been using for testing, have held up perfect. All right, we're at 286 on the press. Now, for my temperature, I'm going to go to about 335 degrees. And the reason why is at 335, why do you think I would use more heat and more time on the SS16 stones? Does anybody know? Let me know if you do. What would be your guess or reasoning for me using more time and more heat for the SS16 stones? Let me know. What's the difference with the SS16 stones? The SS16 stones are, the stones are bigger, right? Which means the thickness of the stone is bigger, which means it takes longer for that heat to get through it, okay? And that's why I'm also going to do the press from behind, like I normally do, for that same reason as well. So I'm not as worried about the press as much just for the initial part, which is going to be my glitter heat transfer vinyl. So this right here is kind of our magic material. This is the HTV anything material. Okay, so what I'm going to do is find out the size I need of this off the start. Am I going to be able to get it across here? I think I might, right? Ooh, that's going to be so freaking close. Maybe if I angle, yeah, if I angled a little bit, I should be good. I'm good with that. So let's go that there. And we're going to do our first press here. So HTV anything, shiny side up, okay? Shiny side up. Got a dull side, shiny side. I'm pressing the shiny side up. Just make sure that it's all on the actual HTV anything material. And then we're going to drop it down here. Oh no, did Todd already start? Is Todd in timeout mode tonight? Yes, YouTube is delayed. Yes, I know. It always is. So I always like to let it cool just a little bit. You don't need to let it cool a whole lot, but just a little bit. Because if you peel it when it's super hot, it can try to peel up a little bit of the glitter heat transfer vinyl. Alright, good to go with that. This piece is done. So now that we've done that, now it's time to come back with the stones, okay? So with the stones, what I want to do is I'm going to trim around some of this extra, and let me scoot it back here a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm going to trim around some of this extra Hotfix tape because it can be a little bit more difficult to apply it on if it kind of sticks to these sides and stuff. So I'm even trimming off those little edges as well. So do we put the HTV anything on top of the glitter? You put it underneath, Stephanie. So, Stephanie, the HTV anything, it actually has an adhesive on the back. So the HTV anything is what's turning this into a big sticker, basically. Does that make sense? And once you have it as a big sticker, then you obviously stick it onto the cup. And see what I did right there? How when I cut that, I kind of gave myself almost little handles to hold on. The heat press that I'm using, Lisa, is the 16x20 Hottronics Max press. It's basically the same as the auto clam minus the bells and whistles of the auto open and the pressure. And I never use the pressure gauge, honestly, anyway. So I love this press. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab this. Let's place this on here. Oh, this is going to look so good. Everything should line up pretty good for me. And I'm just kind of moving it around to get it lined up good. And you can still move it around a little bit like I am right now. And the reason why is, remember, the rhinestones are actually taller and they sit up a little bit. So that allows you to still be able to kind of adjust this a little bit. And I'm feeling pretty good with that. So now that I have that, I'm going to go ahead and drop this on top. Oh man, I'm sorry, Facebook. Facebook, I left you guys hanging. So I threw the stones on top of there, and now I'm at 335 degrees, and I'm going to go at 15 seconds here just to see. What's up, John Parker? This is going to be sweet, isn't it? I agree. Facebook, you guys are going to love this. Now, like I said, this is my first time doing the SS16s live here with you guys. So one thing that I always do is I always come over here and just use a shirt just to kind of help cool it down a little bit. Facebook. You guys like that? Woo-wee. Facebook, I have the light on, so it's hitting the Color Spark logo right here. All right, let's see what that does. Now we're going to pull up the Hotfix tape, and let's see. Now, if any of my stones come up, I'm perfectly fine with that. It just means I need to heat it a little bit more. But as I'm pulling this off, I can see everyone perfect. So I'm actually going to just stick this over here to the side and check out what we got so far. Oh, Facebook has the best view. If you're not on Facebook, go to Facebook because they have the light on the phone. It's so sick. No, this is honestly, Chrissy, this is the first time I've ever used the SS16 stones. So now what I do is my insurance press. So I flip it upside down, and I'm going to go about another 6 to 8 seconds. That looks so good, didn't it, Facebook? So the insurance press on the back side here, what that's actually doing for me is it's just kind of getting that heat going directly to the back side of the heat transfer vinyl and hitting the back side of that glue really good. And there we can see what we got. So sweet. All right, so we got that one there. Now we still need to do our lid and stuff. So I need a little bit more HTV anything material. So go here, trim that off, and then this piece is always, on these bigger strata tumblers, it's kind of long piece, and it's always just a little too long for the 12-inch wide material. So it sucks because you kind of have to trim a piece down, like all the way down, because it's almost, I think it's like 13.5 inches. There we go. Roll that away. So, and this is kind of around the side of the top of the cup. So I'm just going to lay that on there. That's good. That on there. That's good. Let's drop this over top. And only need to press this for about, and you can see I'm adjusting my pressure. When I had those SS16 stones on there, those stones are so much thicker that I literally had to lighten up my pressure a little bit. If we're doing this by hand, I'd still be on the, you would, Chrissy. Yes, you would. I'm not going to lie. You know it. But that's the thing. You can still offer the ones by hand, and there's still a huge customer base for that as well, right? But there's also a customer base for someone who might like the glitter side of it, and they also might like the choice of kind of colors and customizing and stuff like that too. So good with that. Now I'm going to come over here. Let me grab my transfer here. Lay that down there. Again, I always like to trim around the Hotfix tape a little bit, just to get it a little bit closer. Because the Hotfix tape, after you press it, it can kind of stick to that HTV anything material or the bling anything material and almost try to pull it up a little bit. So you always want some part of your design to be outside of the HTV anything material. So let's drop that there. Drop this down here. And make sure this is all lined up good. That's looking beautiful there. This one's honestly always the hardest. How many of you guys have done this part with the large strata ones? This one's kind of definitely more difficult to get straight, isn't it? That looks good there. And what I do is I kind of try to go along it right here and then just kind of taper it on the sides and kind of push on the sides so it kind of sticks down. And so see what I did? I left it one stone short. Told you. So because I left it one stone short like that, what that did is it was one stone off the edge of the other side. So I need to get this pulled back up here. And of course I kind of committed to it and pushed it down, right? There we go. Just pulling this back off. And then make sure my stones didn't move around too much. See what my stones did there? They moved around a little bit, so I'm just going to grab a pair of tweezers to fix them real quick. I could have, yes, 100%. I saw someone say, could you have just added 2 stones? I definitely could have. And since I honestly, what I should have probably done, but either way, I would have had to add the stones after the press, right? That's where it would have been more difficult. But what backfired on me here is when I just pulled it up right there, these stones moved pretty good. So now I got to work on getting them back in place, which is a pain in the butt. Because if these aren't in a perfectly straight line, they aren't going to line up with the glitter right. At least I said this part was a pain in the butt before I did it, right? What it did is it kind of flipped over. When I yanked it off, it kind of flipped over all of these stones on this edge right here. Only about 10 of them. Get that there. And the SS16 stones, again, because they're a little bit bigger, they're a little bit taller, so they move around a little bit easier. So you just got to be careful with that. And what's funny is you'll see when I go to make this, I made this part to be one stone, at least one stone too big, to where I'm going to have to trim off 2 stones anyway. But I would rather spend a little bit of time to do this and make sure that I'm not going to miss anything. All right. So let's do this again. What I want to do is take this, flip that over, and make sure. There we go. I'm just kind of pushing it with it to make sure it's all kind of in line. There we go. And then I just move that a tiny bit. This one's easy to move back. Got that moved back there. Let's cover it up and press it. These are, Laura, these are SS16 stones. These are SS16 stones. So these are the 4mm or SS16. All right, and again, I'm just going to use a shirt to kind of pull some of the heat out. And I'm at 300, I saw a couple of you asking, about 330 to 335 degrees and about 15 seconds for the bigger diamond cut SS16 stones. And does that mean that they're all going to stay down perfect on the first press? No, it doesn't. But I would rather underpress it a tiny bit than overpress it. So pull this off here. That looks beautiful. And now I'm just going to flip them and do our insurance press. There is a template for the SS16s, Joy. Yes, just released it today. And it's for the 22-ounce Strata Cup is what I have done so far for the SS16s. So there's our top strip. Let's throw this over here. And there's our lid. All right, let's get to making this thing. So let's move over here. We're going to keep the heat press on because we're still going to make something else here in a little bit. 137 on Facebook. I like it, Facebook. Facebook's on it tonight. Man, look at those. How freaking sweet does that look already? 500? We there? Did we hit it, Jess? Brandy? Yes, we did. 500. Let's go. YouTube. Cameo 4 giveaway tonight. Got it. All right. Let me get this arranged. I'm going to actually, Facebook, I'm going to bring you around the side here. Just so I have room to kind of move around. All right. So, first thing we need to do is we need to trim this out. We need to trim this out. And again, I've started to make these templates, just so you know, I've made the templates on the sides a tiny bit larger. And what I mean by a tiny bit larger is, so when you are doing the template, if anything, you're always going to much rather it overlap a tiny little bit than come up short. Because you can always just trim off a little bit of it if it's overlapping at all. Because some people on the early templates that we fixed were having issues that they were doing it and they were coming up a little bit short. So those got fixed. There we go. All right, got that part done. I'm going to trim around our lid right here. So SS16, I better get the, yes. For this template, that is correct. So if you get this template here for the SS16 stones, as many of you guys know with rhinestones, you can't just change it. If you change these to SS10 stones, it is not going to fit the tumbler, okay? So the template that I released tonight or today is only for the SS16 stones. We already have one for the SS10s that a lot of you already have. And same thing with this. Those of you who saw this template we released today as well. This template is only for SS10 stones. And then 3 different colors of stones, of course. But this one's going to be freaking super popular, obviously. All right. Now, you guys have seen me do this before, but I'll show you again. What I like to do is I like to use my little piece of foam board. And I actually need to get my X-Acto knife, which is right here. And what I'm going to do is, with my foam board there, just put my X-Acto knife down there and just kind of rotate it around. That way I can get a nice good cut right to the edge. And there we go. So, got that there. And anybody who's come in late, please remember, can everybody put the coupon codes up again? Because I see a couple of you asking, are there any coupon codes going on right now? So, there's a coupon code for 10% off all heat transfer vinyl, sign vinyl, glitter, this glitter heat transfer vinyl, all diamond cut stones, Korean stones, HTV anything, 10% off all of it, ends tonight. And then there's also a code for 65% off the templates and the designs. I'll tell you one thing, this is definitely going to be the most colorful tumbler we've made so far. I like it matched up with this rainbow plum glitter, because the rainbow plum glitter has kind of that rainbow effect back behind it to show all the different colors, where it kind of matches the prism unicorn stones, right? All right, good with that. Let's put the X-Acto knife away before we stab ourselves. And let's get this baby done. So, I'm going to flip this over. Now, as I recommended last week, I'm starting to get away from the wet application, okay? Because what I'm noticing is a lot of people are using way too much fluid, and it's starting to take some of the stickiness away from the HTV anything or the bling anything material. So I'm going to do this one tonight without any wet application. Okay, and what did we say? Probably the dark purple, don't you think? Yes, Eric, I'm using the rainbow plum. Oh, did somebody ask? Yes, rainbow plum glitter. So, to get this, I'm just going to drop this here. So what I'm paying attention to, just so those of you guys who can't see, I'm paying attention to that top line right there. That's where it's kind of ready to go. So that top line kind of fits right up against it. And then I'm going to kind of wrap this around here. See how that fits. Oh, this is going to be freaking beautiful. Now I'm going to pull off this piece. Wrap that around, and again, I'm not really pushing on it too much. I'm not committing too much to it yet. Flip this piece around. Same thing. Make sure they're going to end at about the same spot. And now, this is where I'm showing you guys, they're kind of going to overlap just a tiny bit, which is kind of what I want. So, what I'm going to do for that is I'm just going to, because some of you, it might not overlap. So depending on the way that your cutter cuts, whether you have a Cameo or a Cricut, some of them might cut a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller. Every cutter is not going to cut the exact same. So I'm just trimming off that little bit of a strip right there, and then I'll do the same thing on this side as well. Just make sure I'm still got plenty of room to where it's going to match up. The last thing you want to do is trim it too much. But the nice thing is when you have a cup that does actually match it pretty good as far as the color, then even if it does come up a little bit short, you don't really see it. Boom, we're done. All right, done with that part, and I'm just kind of pushing these down. So, this is our first part of the cup here. This looks so damn good. All right, now let's get the lid. And I'm going to show you another trick that I do here in a minute as well. The little scrap piece I trim, I throw away because it didn't have any rhinestones on it. Now with this, I'm just making sure that it is not coming off either the, I basically kind of go around the side of it just to make sure it's not hanging off at all. And if I feel that it's not hanging off at all, then I can push against it and commit. Good with that one. And then let's go here. So, same thing. Come along the side here. And with this here, this is the one that I told you before. I made sure that it's too big. And I tried to make it to where it's hopefully going to be about 1 stone too big, maybe 2 stones too big. So let's see what we got here. It looks like we're going to be 2. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just come over here. I'm going to trim that there. And then that attaches. That is so sweet. Okay, so here's a trick that I've been showing a lot of you lately. All right, and this is what I recommend. So let me see. Where is my glue at? I think it's right over here. Hold on. Ooh, there we go. So this glue right here is my Fusion Tack glue that we have on the site. So what I've been doing, especially for those of you who are selling these cups, man, this is so hard. I literally can't even find, I'm trying to find the seam right now. And I can't find it. I think this is, yep, there it is. So what I'm going to do right here is I'm just going to lift that up and just apply a little bit of this glue there and there. Just to seal that seam down. And then I've even been doing the same thing on the seam here. So you can pull this up just a tiny bit. And I'm just going to find where it is, and I'll just literally, see what I'm doing? Just kind of right where the seam is, I'm literally just drawing a little squiggly line. Can you guys see that? I'm just kind of drawing a little squiggly line where the seam's going to go. And then again, what that's going to do is it's just going to seal that seam for me. And it will take overnight, okay? So it will take overnight to dry. So just make sure you don't ship this out right away for that seam to dry, but then it's going to seal it a lot nicer. So any of you that have had, and the reason why a lot of you have been, and not even a lot of you, probably 10 or so of you have mentioned it, but some of you are saying the seam, you're getting a couple issues in the seam, and the reason why that is when you're first learning how to do it, you're kind of holding that area and picking it up and taking it off and picking it up, and the oils of your fingers are getting onto the adhesive, and it's just kind of breaking down that adhesive a little bit, right? Well, this is obviously going to help that, because now it's going to seal that seam nice for us. And then once we're done, we are just going to, and I'll show you what else I do as well. I'm going to flip this around here, and this is our finished tumbler. What do you guys think of the unicorn and the prism and the SS? I really like the SS16s. So this is the difference of SS10s versus SS16s. Can you guys really see much of a difference in the camera? Can you really tell which one's 16s and 10s? It's pretty sweet, isn't it? So what I like to do for the seams, because I just put that glue on there, okay, I just grab a couple hair ties. There goes one of them, and I'll just throw 3 hair ties on it around in different spots, just to kind of help hold that seam down. And you can just roll it up a little bit, and then grab another one here. And all this is doing is just going to help seal it with that glue. So it seals it nice. So what you don't want is it to pull apart at all and then dry up. And then you can also do the same thing with the side around this as well. Yes, they're my hair ties, Karen. Who else's would they be? I always have to tie my hair back. Smart ass. Oh, everybody's got jokes tonight, huh? Uh-huh. I see you guys. Did Facebook freeze? No, just refresh. Facebook didn't freeze. Or I see it. Rainbow Plum. The Rainbow Plum is on this one, the darker one. I'm sorry. The Rainbow Plum, you're correct. The Rainbow Plum was on the ribbon one here. This is the Rainbow Plum, the main, with the new pink diamond cut stones. Got it? Yes, you're correct, Mary Alice. All right, so here's what we need to do now. We're going to move back here. Let me clean off you guys. Facebook, we're still good. I'm going to switch you guys back over to our screen camera here. I'm going to turn my heat press down a little bit because we don't need it this hot. And I want to see who knows. Have any of you seen, the other is lavender, yes. The one that I use with the prism stones is lavender purple glitter. So, who here knows what the super deal is for tonight? Who knows what the super deal is for tonight? SS16 with the unicorn stones, which are more expensive. This one here that we just made, we're talking diamond cut stones. This is basically our top quality tumbler that we're going to sell. SS16, diamond cut, everything. They pick the colors and the glitter. That one's going to be a minimum of $100. And some people that I've been talking to already are selling them for $150. Now, are you going to be able to sell that to everybody at that price? Of course not. Because sometimes it's hard to sell a customer a $25 rhinestone shirt, right? But I'm telling you, there is a customer base out there for it. Is it as easy to find? It's not as easy. Nothing's easy though. All right. Who's seen what it is? Eric. Eric. I should have known you were on it, Eric. Tanyu's on it too. Yes. All right, so check this out. The super deal that I haven't even told anybody yet, that probably 15 or 20 of you that are in here, 15 or 20 of you that are in here have requested this exact one. But here it is. So, Rhinestone TrueType Font Pack Volume 8. We've never done this one at the super deal. But the super deal, we normally do $100 to $150 off the regular price, okay? Because I haven't done it in a few weeks, okay? And you guys, everybody's been saying, what happened to you guys? You always used to do like a crazy deal on one of the artwork packs. Haven't done it in a few weeks. This was the highest requested one that we had. So, TrueType Font Pack Volume 8 is actually $178 off. If you guys were on the website literally at probably 5 p.m. today, probably 6 p.m. today, this pack was $303. It's $125 now, and what's my price with the 65% off? $43.75, okay? I need to do some math for you real quick. So this pack comes with 33 Rhinestone TrueType fonts, okay? 33 of them. So with 33 Rhinestone TrueType fonts, nobody's got it. Who's got my price per font? That means your price per Rhinestone font, $43.75 we said, divided by 33 is $1.33 per font. $1.33 per font. And I'm going to show you, I'll show you which ones are in it. So, and you get the PDF version that shows you as well. So, all of these fonts are Rhinestone TrueType fonts. So you're going to get the 06 italic here. You're going to get the 175A. This is a mini one. And all of them kind of show you what size they are as well. Okay, so 6s, 10s, 16s. Then you got the 175. You got the 175C, the 222. This 222 one is one of the main ones I always used to. Any of you who do sports, this is one of the main ones I always used to use for the back of jerseys, for moms and stuff, for custom names on the back, and I'll show you it in just a minute. And then we got the TRW 228, we got the 475A, we got the 495, 625, and you can see all of the different fonts have obviously a different look to it. The only time you'll ever see a font that has a similar look if it's all the different sizes. Okay? So, this one here, another super popular one, the 975A. We also have some mini ones. We have some small ones and some fonts that can fit on different things like face masks as well. So we got the 2500, the 2700. So as you can see, as I go through here, 33 different Rhinestone fonts. All of these fonts can be used in Design Space. They can be used in Silhouette Studio. They can be used in CorelDRAW. They can be used in Make the Cut. They can be used in everything. Okay? And it's a Rhinestone font ready to go. How many Cricut users do we have here? Cricut and Design Space. I just did a video the other day for all of you Cameo users. Facebook went down? No, Facebook we're good. Oh. Just as far as, yeah, it's harder to see on Facebook. All of you Facebookers, come over to YouTube. You'll get better views. There's even just number fonts. This one's pretty cool. I use this TRW 9000 font a lot. It's just got kind of words that are, or letters that are kind of angled at different directions and stuff. Man, we got a crap ton of Cricut users here. So I'll show you in the Cricut. I'll show you how easy it is to do different stuff. So let's say you want to do something in TRW 9000, right? And what was the one, the main one, and I'll show you this one first, because I'm going to show you in the wizard how you can do a little bit of an angle as well. This TRW 222, check this out. If I come over here, someone give me, I'm going to pick a last name. I got Burdette, B-U-R-D-E-T-T-E. Okay, I'll just show you how easy it is. B-U-R-D-E-T-T-E. So I got B-U-R-D-E-T-T-E. I got Burdette. If I wanted to make this into rhinestones on the back of a shirt, okay, I would choose that TRW 222 font. It's going to come out like this. Now, as you know with rhinestones, you can't just size it to anything you want because the circles will change sizes, right? Obviously. So this is what you do when you're working with stones. Number one, I can bring it a little bit closer. I'm using the Wizard and Corel Draw here. I'm just bringing the text a little bit closer together, right? Now watch this. If I wanted this to be SS10s, I click on my 10, yes, and this is sized perfect for SS10s. And this is actually sized perfect for a shirt as well, about 9.6 inches. So a lot of people will always ask, well, what if I want to angle it? What if I want a little bit of an arc in it, right? What you can do in the Wizard and Corel is you can come over to your envelope tool, okay? If this were grouped together, I can hit Add New. I can just drag it up a little bit like that. Now, when you do that, here's the downfall. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but can you see how all of these circles are kind of ovals a little bit now? Can you guys all see that? Instead of it being perfect circles, it's an oval. Well, your rhinestone's still a perfect circle, so the rhinestone's going to be difficult to brush into that oval because I stretched it, right? But watch what you can do with the wizard. Highlight the design. I'm going to come up to this button right here, okay? Replace all stones with the selected size chosen. So when I click that button, look at it now. They're all perfect circles. So if I wanted to throw that onto a back of a shirt, it's good to go and ready to go. So, and I'll just show you. I mean, I'll make it crystal and we'll throw it on the back of a black shirt. It's going to throw it in the middle and we'll just adjust it. So if I went to mockups, I went to women's burnout, and I'm going women's burnout shirt back, simulate stones, click on my shirt. Let's make this a black shirt. And let's move the name up a little bit on the back. And there we go. Now you'll see when I zoom in here, all of these stones are simulated to show the customer exactly what it looks like. And you can see it still has the burnout look to the shirt. It's pretty cool, isn't it? And then, of course, back to page 1. What do you have in cost for this? Click on the little money sign. I have 367 SS10 crystal stones, and I have 81 cents in cost. So anything that you do within our software, the Wizard and Corel, you'll know your vinyl cost, your stone, you'll know everything. It's pretty awesome. All right, so what we need to do and what I want to do here tonight, because we still got about 45 minutes here, is do you guys want to make, I was thinking about making a shirt, but I think it would honestly be pretty cool to make like Brianna Dunn, appreciate your support, Major League member. What about like a custom face mask? What would be some, Judith, All-Star member, appreciate your support. What would be something fun, something pretty cool to put for text? Custom text on the front of a face mask. What do you guys think? You know what? I'll leave it up to you guys. I'll leave it up to you guys. Do you guys want to do a face mask or a shirt? I think I've never done a face mask, right? Faith over fear. That's a pretty good one. Got Sexy Diva. We got Boss Lady. We got, oh, I like that, Brian. That might be the winner. Censored. I kind of like that one. Yeah, we're going to do a face mask. We're doing a face mask. I see most people saying face mask. Okay. Not wearing lipstick. I like it. I should wear that one. Okay, hold on. We're doing face mask, but we need to pick out something funny text to put on the front of it. Let's go. I'm still looking, flipping around here. Yes, basically muzzle. 3. I kind of like censored. I don't have any teeth. Mermaid face mask, COVID bride, read my lips, give me 6 feet. I saw like 3 people. I saw like 3 people say that. No teeth. This is my smiling face. Face diaper. Oh man, I don't know. You think censored? Yeah, you want to go censored? I saw like 4 or 5 people like the censored one. Okay, so let's go censored. So what we need to find then is we need to find, we'll do 2 of them. We'll do 2 of them. We'll do censored and we'll do give me 6 feet. All right? Censored and give me 6 feet. So, give me 2021. That's a pretty good one. So, let's go censored first. So, and I'm going to cut them both on the same. So, we're going censored. And do you want like the quotations around it? And then I'm just going to pop through some of these different fonts. But the first thing I need to know is how big of an area I have on the face mask here. So, I'm going to just measure, and I got 5.5 inches. And censor is just going to be 1 word going across. So I have 5.5 inches. So we're just going to go censored straight across. And we'll see what they look like, because even though the font might not have quotes, I can show you. All right, so I'm flipping through here. This is a nice small one right here. And I'm just hitting the down arrow and kind of going through it to see kind of if I run into a font that I like. And if you ever run into a font, this is a good one for you guys as well. If you do run into a font that doesn't show anything, it just means that you need to click on the lowercase or uppercase. So this one is uppercase. And that one's pretty good right there. I like that font. Is it going to be 5 inches though? Let's see. Probably going to be too big. Yep. So I'm at 10 inches. Way too big. So that's obviously a font I can't use for this. Now, if I went to SS6s, I'm still at 7.3 inches. So I'm still too big. Okay, so that font's out. We gotta skip by that font. We're done with that one. So rolling through a few more. I probably need a font that's just a little bit taller and skinnier. Okay? So Step back, you're not 6. Yeah, and we can even do it with a couple different fonts with the second one. Yeah, that's a good idea. So let me go here, and again, I'm just going to hit 10, and yes, 10.3 inches. Way too big again. At 5 inches, I'm probably going to be having to use a single row of stones, just because that's pretty small. But we'll see. We'll see what we got here. Let's keep going around. I'm just scrolling through them. That one, I like it, but I want it to be a little bit bolder. That one's going to be good, but I know it's going to be too big. This one's a little bit taller, so I'm going to throw that one off to the side as well, just to see. This is a nice small font for the next one, so I'm going to save that one. And basically all of these that I'm showing you are all in the new pack that we just released. This one, like really tall and kind of skinny. Let's see what this is at 10s. That's at 4 inches, okay? And I'm not as good with that one. That one's a little bit harder to read. So let's get off of that one. Let's see what this one is at SS10s. 5.9. What did I say? 5.5? I might be able to get away with this one if we want to. And the reason why, I can break it apart, or actually before I even break it apart, I can go to Edit and text spacing a little bit closer. The crooked letter one is awesome. It's just not going to work on this particular design because obviously of the spacing, right? So let's see what this gets us to. This is at 5.4. We only had about exactly 5.5. I wonder if I cheated a little bit and maybe let's shrink it in a little bit here. Let's go, it's at 5.3. Resize my stones to SS10s. And I think we're good with that. Where are you reading on the wizard? What do you mean, where am I reading? When I hover over it, it gives you a little cheat sheet down on the bottom here, if that's what you're asking, JNS. So I'm looking at 1.3 by 5.3. Do you guys want any little text to go with censored? Let me know. Do you want because you got to think, the way it is right now, it's only going to be about 1.3 inches tall and then go the full width. So do you want any little text above censored or below censored? Let me know. Because we can easily put something, you're lucky I'm censored. Oh, the size of the word censored is in the top left, right up here, is where I'm looking at it. So when I highlight it, see the 5.339? we still got to keep it somewhat PG. We can go to PG-13. 2020, so censored and then 2020. We could maybe do that. Let's see what that looks like. Let's see, 2020. Let's see how big this is. SS10s, and yes. This might work. This might work good. I'm going to tighten this up just a tiny bit. Good there. And I'm just going to use my arrows. So that is 3.4 inches tall. Censored AF. Oh, this will actually fit perfect. This will actually fit perfect. So, and I just want to see one more thing real quick. Let me go. So this is, I think, going to fit pretty nice, okay? But what I also want to do, the 2020 is like a nice collegiate look to it too, isn't it? I like it too. I do want to see if that one's all lowercase. We already tried that one. That one's going to be way too big. And the big thing with stones, as soon as you get into something that's really small like this, it just obviously gets a lot more difficult. I was looking at this font too. Which sensor do you like better? Because I think this one might fit. Let me see. Ah, dang it. Nope. And I don't have any SS6 stones here with me. I thought we might be able to get away with this one. Ooh, Kiss My Mask. Look at that. All right, let's see what we got here. I missed some comments. Yes. What I'll be doing, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut obviously on the graph tech here because we haven't cut on tonight, because I promised you guys I would cut a Rhinestone template on the graph tech. So we're going to do that one here, and then what do we want to do for the other one? Let me know. What do you want to do for the other mask? Something other than censored. What did we say? Something like, if you can, well, we can't put too much. Kiss My Mask. We could do Kiss My Mask. Okay, that's a great question. Let me show you that real quick. Someone just asked, is there any way to change the N so it doesn't look like a lowercase n? And that's just the way the font is, but watch what I could do if I wanted. I could take that there, I could move that to there, and then I could probably, let me just see if I can just get away with this, doing it kind of a little cheap way. Do you like that better? And let me even try and get it down to here a little bit more. Give a little bit less. So I'm going to go off of that one there to this one here. Yeah, we'll do Kiss My Mask for the second one. Yep. I saw about 3 or 4 people asking, is there any way to change the N? And I want to see if this is something we could just real quickly do. Do you like that better? And see, don't always, and that was a great point. And as soon as I saw someone say that, I thought, man, this is awesome, because it's an easy way for you guys to show you that even though you might have liked all the other letters in that font, how easy it is to just change something like that. Okay? And then the other one, we're doing what? Kiss My Mask? Let's do it. So, for Kiss My Mask, we're going to go, we'll probably have, obviously, Kiss My on the same line, and then Mask a little bit bigger underneath, right? So we're going to need a little bit smaller font. I wonder if I could get away with, and I don't think so, only because, man, I wish I could. We'll try it. Let's see. I see most of you saying, yes, I like the capital N better. Yep, and you have the option to always change that like that. Ooh, that looks like a nice small font, so I'm throwing that off to the side. This is what I wanted to see, if I could get away with this. And I don't think there's going to be a way. I think this font's way too big. I got to get it to about 5.5 inches. Ooh, we got it. Boom, 5.3, baby. Let's go. Yes. Because it's only 4 letters. So, there we go. Mask. And let's see, Kiss my. Remember, if it's not typing out, it just means you need to use the uppercase or lower. So let's find one of the small fonts here. Yeah, this font's pretty awesome, right? The one where it's kind of, the letters kind of move or kind of angled. All right, let's see here. That's way too big. That's obviously way too big. Anything 2 rows is obviously going to be way too big. That's going to be way too big. Too big. Too big. Too big. Too big. Too big. Basically what I'm looking for is how many stones are in it. And that's how I'm going to kind of know if it's way too big or not. This may work. We'll see with that. Lips instead of kiss. Ooh, you're saying use a pair of lips. I'm like, why would you write lips my mask? That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I don't have, all right, damn it. Now you guys are gonna, I see what you guys are up to. All right, check this out. Here's what I'm gonna do here. Let's see, hold on. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go here. I need to find, I see what you're up to. That pair of lips is way too, like most of these lips on the website are going to be way too big. But what I will probably be able to do, let me think here. Let's do a quick view of this. Click on that. Snippet tool. See, now you guys are getting like a full design class. I see you guys working. I know what you're up to. Let's paste this in here. But these lips, we're going to have to make them really small. Maybe go like that. And then, let's come over here. I wonder if I'm able to run a clip art off of this. That's not bad. Let's go to my colors. Let's change it to 2 colors. That's not bad. Let's go OK. Now let's take these lips and let's just see real quick what a place and fill is going to do. We could use HTV for the lips. Do you want to? That's a good idea. Let's do it. And we can even use these lips right here. Don't go steal lips on my website, damn it. All right. So we got that. The rhinestone version of that one will be too big because we're only going to have about 1.5 inches here to work with. So I just need a my. We got kiss and then my. So let's find just a good capital, probably my. I don't know why I have here at the, I might have, ooh, I don't know, I might have twinkle red. There was a small pair of lips in the face mask pack, but not that small, Peggy. I think they were like kind of the size. So we got my here, and I'm just flipping through a few of these to see. No. This is a basic kind of simple one here that'll probably work. Let's see what that's like at SS10s. I think this will work. So if we went kiss my mask. And I'm trying to see if, I always like trying to throw a little bit of the design into it. So I wonder if I'm able to kind of throw this into that a little bit, send it to the back. I'm going to take these stones here, I'm going to weld them together. I'm going to come over to the Live Template Editor, and I'm going to do a 0.05 magic boundary and remove shapes behind. So I just knocked those lips out right there. So the stones, and I probably don't even need it that much. Let's do a 0.03. Get rid of that little piece right there. There's no need for that. And honestly, there's no need for any of these. I didn't even realize those were still there. And let's get rid of this here. There we go. So we will do these in a red. And then we'll do probably crystal stones. And our size is 3.2 by 5.3. This looks perfect. New mask pack available on the website tomorrow. All right, let's do this. So I just randomly check just to make sure all of my stones, I'm just doing some random checks. So all of my stones look good. I do need to find some red. I don't know if I have any red twinkle. Ooh, I do have red twinkle. It's either red twinkle or red glitter. Do you guys want to do red twinkle or red glitter? Uh-oh. Pilar, what did you say? What did I miss? Did I miss something? Is this going to be a free Design a Day giveaway? One of them tomorrow, one of them the next day? Probably, right? I saw glitter, 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 twinkle. More people said glitter than twinkle. Oh, damn it. Now everybody's saying twinkle. Make up your mind, would you? Glitter, twinkle, glitter, twinkle, 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 twinkle. All right, let's do it. All right, here we go. 11 inches. I'm going to scoot this over a little bit because I'm going to put both of these on the exact same template. So I'm at 11 inches wide right now. Let's make sure all of these are the same color. They all look good there. Highlight my design, templates, and I have my vinyl overcut. And there's my color separations now. Ooh, my M in mask was a different size. Let me see what I did there. Yep, that's why I had it grouped together when I did that knockout. There we go. So, vinyl overcut. And there's my rhinestone template, and then there's my lips there. So let's go ahead and cut the rhinestone template first. Facebook, bringing you guys over here. Actually, Facebook, you know what, Facebook? Facebook, I promised Instagram some love tonight as well. So Facebook, if you are only on Facebook, head over to YouTube and watch on YouTube, okay? Or on Instagram, because I'm going to flip over to Instagram real quick. So Facebookers, appreciate all of you guys. Remember the coupon codes. But, uh-oh, what did I miss? Oh, Jesus, Eric. All right, Facebook later. Instagram, let's get you guys. So I need to load in our Magic Flock template material here. Let me flip this around so we can see some questions. There we go. Facebook, I'm closing you guys down. There you go. And let me get Instagram up here real quick. Wow, it's crazy. YouTube is so far behind. I didn't even see exactly what was said there, Pilar, but everybody tell me real quick, does Pilar deserve to go to timeout? I didn't see it, but I'll trust you guys. Let me know if Pilar needs to go to timeout. It's starting to sound like that's true. All right, we're going live on Instagram. Almost. There we go. And I'm going to actually flip Instagram around this way. They're going to think I'm doing everything backwards, which is fine, but then I'll be able to see some of their comments. Ah, she's no timeout. Why? Because she said something funny? I'm going to go back and find it. We can do a delayed timeout if need be. All right. Pure entertainment at my expense, I'm guessing, right? That's my guess. Instagram, what's up? Instagram, if you're just getting here and you're not on YouTube or Facebook, you missed the first half of this training. However, something's better than nothing. Let's go. All right, one for front edge. Oh no, what did Daniel say? I just had a secret milkshake delivery. The door just popped open a little bit. Maddie poked her head in and gave me a milkshake. So I need to drink some. Too late? She got away with it? No, it's never too late. All right, good to go there. I'm going to come over here to launch and cut plot CM4, Cutting Master 4. It sounds like timeout is needed. And I'm going to do a force. I'm going to do a force of 26. Again, the old blade. I'm going to do a speed of 60 and quality of 3, which is the acceleration. And let's go ahead and hit send. And we're going here. Instagram, what's going on? So Instagram, what we're doing is we are cutting a rhinestone template because we are going to make we're going to make 2 rhinestone face masks. I know, Rhonda, right? Ice cream sounds good. It's so good. You know what this milkshake deserves? A spinning display. Heat press is still on. We're good. The quality is the acceleration, Nancy. It actually makes it cut a little bit quicker. What's up, Mother Dragons? How are you? We're cutting the rhinestone template right now. And then we're going to brush in our crystal diamond cut stones, which I think... Do you want to do crystal or crystal AB? How about we mix it up this time when we do some crystal AB? We're going to use our crystal AB diamond cut stones tonight. I know, did you see me hit it? Oh, look at that. So this is the tumbler. This is the tumbler I made earlier. And then the tumbler we did tonight is this one here. And we just have the hair ties on it to hold it and seal it so it's ready to go. I need to get, yes, red twinkle. You can see it's all rolled up. But I'm going to get that cut ready while this is cutting. Let me head over to here. That's finishing up right now. Cut plot CM4. Let's see how my settings were. I don't want to spill my milkshake, but I'm going to get that out of the way a little bit for you guys. I'm going to hit 1 for front edge. Peel it from the top right here. Oh, it's so pretty. And that is how it's done. Beautiful. Perfect. And let's cut our red twinkle. I'm telling you guys, those of you who do not have yet, and again, I don't recommend getting it until it makes sense for your business, but if you are trying to grow a business doing this and not only doing it as a craft or a hobby, eventually for your business to grow, you need the Graphtec or Roland or something servo motor cutter. And not that you don't need to buy it from me. There's plenty of places to buy it from. So I'm not trying to do that to upsell you on anything. This cutter will change your business, okay? Going from something like this to this, you're going to do everything in a fraction of the time. All right, so this cut, I'm not sure what my settings are, so I'm going to do a force of 18 and a speed of 40 just to see. I didn't see Mary's request. What did Mary say? To make your own rhinestone template, you just need a software that you can do something with rhinestones. So, like even the Silhouette Design Space, and you can do some basic kind of rhinestone stuff with that as well. You don't have to, believe me, you don't have to have our software, not at all. The way you can do the cancer awareness, Starbucks, I do plan on, my goal is to do something with the Starbucks cups as well, because, and not just for Starbucks, but Mary, yes, because you can use the Starbucks plastic templates with the regular Amazon cups as well. So yes, I do plan on creating something of kind of the ribbon awareness type look for the Starbucks or just kind of the cold templates. All right, so let me see if my pressure was good on this. So I probably should have gone on this a little bit more pressure, but again, I think it got it enough. It got it enough. If this were a detailed design, it would have been a pain in the butt to weed, just because I didn't get quite enough pressure. I probably should have been at, I would say about 20. I was at 18. I probably should have been about 20 for the pressure. Now I'm just trying to find out how this design looks real quick. I'm missing one little spot. That along the bottom. And then there's two top parts here. There's top part up here somewhere. I'm just picking at it to try and find it. I'm not seeing it here, but I actually kind of like it like that. But I want to use, there it is. There we go there. And this one actually ended up being easier to just kind of weed by hand here. There it is. Got it. All right, let's head over here to the press that I still have heated up here. Instagram, there we go. YouTube, get the questions. Do you guys have software for creating rhinestone templates? Yes, we do, but you would need Parallel or Boot Camp for the Mac, because as of right now, CorelDRAW does not allow us to add macros, or basically add on to the Mac version of their software. All right, so I need 2 masks. Got both my masks. I got my oh shoot. I guess we kind of need to brush in the template before we press it, right? That would make sense. Templates will work on a scan and cut. Yeah, any software that you can import an SVG file, all of our designs and templates and stuff, you'll get an SVG version as well. All right, so I am using my Crystal AB SS10 stones for this one. And as you can see, even though this is 2 different masks and 2 different designs, I'm brushing them both in at the same time to obviously save time. So just kind of going around in big circles. Once you feel like a good amount of the stones are in, straight lines. And I see I have one SS6. Let me find my tweezers. I have an SS6 stone mixed in here. Let's get that guy out of there. All right, so I'm good with that. Let's brush these off to the side. Now I'm just making sure there's no extra stones kind of sitting on top. So I see one extra one right there. Looking around, and that looks good there. Okay, good with that. Let's grab some Hotfix tape here. And I'm actually going to reuse, if I can, and I think I'm going to be able to. Check it out. I'm going to reuse the Hotfix tape that we used on the cup we just made earlier. This is the Hotfix tape that I used for the SS16 stones. Pretty sweet, right? So, reusing the same piece of Hotfix tape that I used to make this rhinestone tumbler. Just saving money, right? All right, so I will pull that up. We're going to go ahead and trim these off. Trim this off this way. And there is my first mask. And then for my second one, I'm going to save this again. And I'll probably be able to use these for more masks as I'm doing them as well, right? So when I'm pressing this and I have heat transfer vinyl involved, do I want to press the rhinestones first or the heat transfer vinyl first? What do you guys think? And let me see. Okay, I got it over there. Rhinestones first or heat transfer vinyl first? We'll do the all rhinestone version first. What are you guys thinking? And there's a reasoning for this as well. Yes, exactly, Brian. The reason why you want to press your heat transfer vinyl first is because your rhinestones are going to be a little bit taller, a little bit higher. So you won't get the time, temperature, and pressure that you need for the heat transfer vinyl if you press the rhinestones first. Loosen that up a little bit. All right, that's good to go. And let's go ahead and grab this. Censored 2020. Hopefully. Oh, yes. Beautiful. And I'm going to go down for a full 15 seconds. And I'm going to grab some milkshake. Oh no. So again, just kind of go over it a little bit with a shirt. I'm going over it with the other mask that we're about to press. Pull this up here. And we have our first mask done. And this is just, I know it's backwards on Instagram, but this is just using 2 of the fonts that come in this font pack. What did we say they were? $1.30 something per rhinestone font with the deal that's going on tonight? Now, this is where it gets a little more difficult. I have to press this glitter heat transfer vinyl first, but I also need to make sure that I press it in the right spot, because if I don't, then it's not going to line up right with everything. So that's where this gets a little bit tricky and a little bit difficult. And you don't really want this to stick to that too much, because it's going to be hard to pull off of your Hotfix tape. So, and especially the way that we kind of made it go into the design a little bit. So I'm just going to take this and say, okay, I know that that fits about right there. What I like to do when I'm doing one like this is just kind of lift this up a little bit and then find out where is going to look pretty good. So I feel like that there looks pretty good. And you guys know I'm always good with pretty good. So that looks pretty good. And I'm going to come down for about a 6-second press. And the reason why is because, the reason why I did a 6-second press is I have my temperature a lot higher than I actually need it right now. Okay? Let this cool down. The wizard will work on versions all the way back to X6. X7. Sorry, X7. And now I'm coming back with my second part. Oh, this is going to look good. I'm liking this. Make sure all of my stones are on that part of my design there, and drop that down. My temp set at about 325 right now. You could use an iron on the lips. Yeah, you could. I could use the easy press on this entire job if I wanted. Yeah, definitely. And same thing. Oh, got a wriggly hair in there. Pull that up there. Throw this over here. And there we go. And this red right here is the twinkle. So it kind of has the little bit of a glitter look, but it's also reflective. So when light hits this, it's going to reflect as well Pretty cool, isn't it? So, 2 masks we just made, and we actually used 4 different fonts in that pack that's on special tonight. This one's one font, that's a different font, this is a different font, and that's a different font. But all 4 of these fonts are from the 33 fonts that you get in that deal tonight. All right, let's turn the press off so it's not so hot in here. And we are going to flip around over here. Let me flip you guys around here, Instagram. What's up? And I'm going to show you what the deals are, and we're going to get ready for some giveaways. All right, let's flip around here. Boom. Let's zoom you guys in a little. And I got to get my milkshake before it melts. Yes, I'm getting these masks from TSF. They have single ply, 2 ply, and 3 ply, I think. And I need to save these designs because I know you guys are going to be wanting them. So, save as, and we're going to save as. Oh, look at another template I'm already starting to work on. 3 color, red, white, and blue, but it can be other colors as well. Let me switch over to my screen here. And we're going to do live mask designs. All right. Now, let's head back over to the website and show you what's going on. So, deals for tonight. Thank you, Mars. I appreciate it. Thank you, Crafts. So, coupon code. This sale ends tonight. Okay, the sale ends tonight for the coupon code. And I'm going to type them in here for you guys. Okay, so the first code for 10% off all HTV anything, bling anything, rhinestones and vinyl is Matte Live 10. So, Matte Live 10. The other code for 65% off any of the new template download packs and designs and the font pack is TRW Release 65. All right, there's your 2 codes for tonight. And you're going to have to do it in 2 separate orders, okay? Thank you, Raylene. Thanks, Erica. Thank you, Matthew. Amanda, you can't break her out. All right, everybody got the codes. And you'll also see the codes up above me on YouTube. You guys see them up there? So you can get them up there as well. All right, so here we go. The pack that's the crazy deal, okay? Rhinestone True Type Font Pack Volume 8. It has 33 Rhinestone True Type fonts in it. You can use these with any software. Okay, you can use these with any software. Normally, earlier today, it was $303, which is still a deal. It's still under $10 a font. Now it's $125, but when you add this to your cart, okay, and you proceed to checkout, it's going to say $62.50. That's for the automatic 50% off. Type in TRW Release 65, hit apply, and now it's $43.75. So you're going to get, it's $170 something off the pack, plus 65% off of that price, so you get it for $43.75. Make sure you enter that code, otherwise you're going to pay like $62, okay? Save as much as you can. Next thing, this is a brand new pack that we just released today as well, the Thanksgiving signs. Everybody was loving the Halloween sign pack. And you guys were asking for something for Thanksgiving that you could use to make signs, you could use to make flags, you could use to make decals, you could use to make tablecloths, you could use to make table runners, whatever you want, right? These are also live templates, okay? So you see it's a live template. So with the wizard, you can change any of the words to whatever you want. Okay, anytime you see the word live template, you can use it within the wizard. Now, if you only have, let's say, design space, you'll still get an SVG file of all of these designs that you see. So these are 65% off as well. Now, the template that I used tonight, and, well, let's do the one I used tonight first. You'll see this is the SS16 stone Strata 22 ounce. So what that one is, and I'll take the little hair ties off it so you can actually see it nicely. That one is this one, which is the SS16. And you can see, as I'm pulling that off, it didn't pop any stones off or anything. So this one is the SS16 stones. And we used, the vinyl that we used again was the Rainbow Plum. Rainbow Plum. And yes, we probably will at some point end up giving this cup away. We pretty much give them all away. So we probably will. And then the other one is this one. This one here is SS10 stones, and it's the brand new template that we just released today. And this one is right here, the awareness ribbon. So again, the ribbon can be changed to any color, okay? The ribbon can be changed to any color for any type of awareness ribbon. So that's what's really cool about these. All right, what other questions we got? The regular Mars tumblers and stuff are these ones here. Yes, you guys saw the new stones that we got. Okay, so real quick, how many newbies do we have tonight? Let's welcome all the newbies. How many of you here, is it your first time here? First timers, let me know. Is the Rainbow Plum sold out already? The pink stones may be too. Yeah, I'll show you where they are. The pink stones that I use for the main part of this cup right here are the diamond cut stones. And they're the diamond cut SS10 pink. And they are at the very, if you go to view all, I think they're at the very bottom. Yeah, because we just listed them. They're these right here. First timers. Oh my goodness, look at all of our first timers. We got Brandy, we got Jennifer, first timer, we got Angela, we got Nadia, we got Hot, we got Jody, we got Mary, we got Chrissy, we got Austin, we got Loon. What's up, Renee, another first timer. We got Melissa's a first timer. We got Austin's a first timer. So first timers, here's the deal for you guys real quick. Any of you that are first timers, we do this every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern time, okay? More importantly, all of you first timers, here's what's even more important for you guys. If you go to the featured tab right here on the website, every single day, we put up, see Design a Day giveaway? We give a free design every single day. So normally Monday is always the best day because we keep the free designs through the weekend up on Monday. So right now, if you go there, you're going to get basically 6 free designs. You don't have to buy anything. Okay? So all of you that are new, Go get your free designs. They are completely free. You can use them for your business. You can make t-shirts. You can make decals. They're for commercial use to make money. You can't sell the design or share the design, the file, but you can make finished product for your business. Every single day, there's a free one. Never have to purchase anything. Okay? Haven't had a milkshake in years. Sounds good. I have a milkshake every freaking day. All right. So there's your free designs. And just to let you guys know how I am, right? Just to let you know, one of these will probably be the free design tomorrow, and one of the other one will probably be the free design on Wednesday. So come to the website the next 2 days, and you will get these 2 rhinestone designs for the mask designs for free. Got it? Good. All right. Now, here's the only thing, and it's not much. This is the only thing I ask of you. The way that you support us for doing these things is, number one, just subscribe, right? Just subscribe to the YouTube channel. You don't have to join. You don't have to become a member. But I promise, by subscribing to the YouTube channel, you're going to see all of these different. We have over 3,500 free tutorial videos. They're going to help you, I promise. But then each time we go live for these giveaways, if you click that little bell, you'll get a reminder each time we go live. So do me a favor, subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's what helps support all of these lives as well. And then obviously Instagram, TikTok, Facebook as well. Got it? All right, so we have 554 likes, which means we get 5 mini pack giveaways, okay? We also we only have 58 on Instagram. Instagram, if we get 100 of you here, so Instagram, if you guys share, we get 100 people, we'll do a mini pack giveaway on Instagram as well. And then I think we should probably give the masks away, right? What do you think? Give the masks away? I think so. Tell you what, if we get to 100 on Instagram, I'll give away a mask on Instagram. So all you on Instagram, share it. If we get to 100 people on Instagram, I'll give a mask away on Instagram. And if we get to 600 likes on YouTube, which is only 25 more, then I'll give a mask away on YouTube. Fair enough? Let's do it. We got 592 of you here on YouTube. So 600 likes on YouTube, 100 live on Instagram. Let's go. Yes. I'm sorry. Yes, I did promise I was going to show you that. Let me show you real quick. I see a lot of people asking why people on YouTube's names are green. The reason why their name is green and they have the little square next to it is they're a member, okay? They're not just subscribed to the YouTube channel, they're one of our premium members. And what that is if you click the join button right here, this is how you become a member. There is a Little League member, a Major League member, and an All-Star member, okay? And it shows you what the benefits are for each of them. So, for example, an All-Star member gets a free training each month for All-Star members only. You get every single week, you get a few free designs, a few font, early access to all new products that we get on the website, and special coupon codes, okay? Major League members gets a free design, a free font every single week. The way you get that is under the community tab. These are the 4 free designs for All-Star members this week. Talk Turkey to Me. That's a pretty good one. We got the Football Heart Rhinestone design. We got the Oh Snap. And we have this Rhinestone font here. Major League members get these 2. Last week, All-Star members got these. So every single week, All-Star members normally get about $50 or so in designs. Okay, so those of you who are asking, that's what that is. Those are the members. Okay? All right, here we go. It's time for some giveaways. I am going to start with, we're at 615 likes, which means we're giving away a mask on YouTube, and we are at 91 live on Instagram. We need 9 more on Instagram. And Instagram is going to get, if we hit 100, the Censored 2020. YouTube is going to get the Kiss My Mask giveaway. So first thing I'm going to pick is our 6 mini pack winners of choice. 6 mini pack winners of choice on YouTube. You guys ready? Here we go. I'm going to highlight the top name. The top name that I highlight is winner number 1. The 5 names underneath that are the next 5 winners. There is a no spamming rules, which means I cannot see your name more than 2 times on the screen, or else it's considered spamming, and you are automatically disqualified from that prize. You guys ready to go? I'm going to pick our 6 mini pack winners, and I got to get my camera ready to take a picture of it. Where is it? Where are you at, camera? Oh, here it is. All right, 5. Ooh, it's plugged in still. 4, 3, 2, 1. And I got Nunya Business. I'm so bad at names. Sorry, Nunya. But you are 1 winner. Shauna Jordan, winner number 2. Heidi Wade, winner number 3. Vanessa Williams, winner number 4. Joanna, winner number 5. And Eddie, Big Eddie, what's up? Winner number 6. Those are our 6 winners for a mini pack of choice. Congratulations, 6 mini pack winners. We just had a new member as well. Nadine, appreciate your support, Little League member. All right, we're at 107 on Instagram, which means on Instagram, I need to give away this Censored 2020 Rhinestone face mask in Diamond Cut Crystal AB Rhinestones. All right, so Instagram, here we go. I'm just going to scroll through and pick a winner. I'm picking the winner in 5, and I'll move this around so you guys on YouTube can see it. I am picking the winner in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This person right here. I got Creative Design Crafts. Creative Design Crafts. I'm going to take a picture of my phone for this mask one. Creative Design Crafts on Instagram. You are the winner for the Censored 2020 face mask. Don't worry, I didn't put it on. It's still good. Still safe. All right, I got to pick winner for Kiss My Mask on YouTube. We got 2 more members here real quick. I got RRT262, appreciate your support, Little League member. And I got Chrissy, appreciate your support, Major League member. All right. For the Kiss My Mask design. Kiss My Mask design on YouTube, top name that I highlight is the winner. It will be shipped. Any physical product will be shipped with your next order that requires shipping on the website, okay? So, winner, let me switch my screen camera around, for the Kiss My Mask design in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 is this person right here. I got Nancy Feld. Nancy, kiss my mask. Or kiss your own mask. Because you just want a mask. Nancy, it's yours. Next order requires shipping. Just let them know you won the Kiss My Mask design. It's about that time, isn't it, guys? It's about that time. We are right on time tonight, by the way. So, here's the deal. This is our 200, with our other giveaways that we've done recently too. Now, our 211th Silhouette Cameo giveaway. 211 Silhouette Cameo giveaways. So, to pick this winner, I am going to pick it from the comments on YouTube, okay? And there is, again, the no spamming rule. For all of the sales that are going on, and especially the sale for that font pack, okay? For that font pack, that's $170-something off plus 65% off of that. That will go on through probably midday tomorrow. Okay? And then it'll go back to the $303 price. Alright? So, any of you, and that's obviously how we made both of these masks, is just with a couple of those Rhinestone fonts, really easy. And then the other deals, the TRW Release 65 kind of always goes on when we do these lives. Yep. All right, let's bring the comments over. Let's find our winner. And then I'll stay and answer some questions at the end. Don't worry. All right, get your comments in now. No spamming. Kelly, our freaking Cubs. Just completely shit the bed. It's miserable to watch. I'm a Rays fan now. Anybody got a score of the Rays game? All right. Silhouette Cameo for winner. It's the top name that's highlighted. Like always, within the 48 states, it'll ship with your next order that requires shipping. Chrissy, thank you. RR, thank you. If you are outside Alaska, if you're in Hawaii, if you're outside of the U.S., you just have to pay the shipping cost. Okay? Here we go. We are picking the 211th Silhouette Cameo 4 winner in 5, 4, no spamming, 3, 2, 1, and the winner for the 211th Silhouette Cameo 4 is Austin Pickard. Austin Pickard. I hope I pronounced that correctly, Austin. Austin, are you here? Bernice, appreciate your support, Little League member. Austin, you need to verify that you know you are the winner for the Cameo 4 in the next 3 minutes. Austin, where are you at? You guys let me know if you see Austin. If you don't claim, we give it away again. And I always do this to make sure you guys know that I give these away and to verify that the person that won knows that they won. So let me know if you guys see Austin in here. I'm looking. Anyone? Nicole, Cheryl, Fran, Jess, Caitlin, Tracy, no, oh. Austin's here. Are you effing kidding me? No, I'm not. Austin, you're here? You're claiming? Didn't think you were going to win, did you? Man, it's been a long time for the Dude Crew, hasn't it? It's been a long time since we've had a guy win. Remember we went like, last year we went like 30 weeks in a row or something with no dudes winning, and then what was it? Was it Herm? Was it you that ended up winning it and breaking the streak? Austin says, I'm here. Austin, congratulations. You are the winner for the 211th Silhouette Cameo 4. All you need to do, your next small, it can be a small order, whatever, that requires shipping on the website. Just let them know that you won the Silhouette Cameo 4. I'll verify it. But Austin, please, we currently are completely out of stock of cameos. They should be coming in next week. So wait until next week to place your order, or unless you're good with just getting it shipped next week when you place your order, okay? Good to go. Yankees 4-3 over the Rays. Let's go, Rays. What inning is it? Bottom of the 7th? Damn. Can't have the Rays lose, too. Nobody wants the Yankees to win. Thanks, Eddie. All right. Fire away, guys. What do you guys got for questions? Any questions on what we made tonight? Any questions on the coupon codes? Please remember, this code that's going on right now. Joe, what's up, buddy? How are you, dude? Congrats on all the new storefront, the new freaking screen print. You got everything going on. I love it, dude. So, the Chiefs won. That sucks, Brandy. I always want the Chiefs to lose. 10% off. Listen, the 10% off will be ending tomorrow morning. I always run it through the night, so technically it's ending tonight, but tomorrow morning it'll be ending. So 10% off all diamond cut stones, Korean stones, all heat transfer vinyl, all signed vinyl, HTV anything, and bling anything. Got it? I'm fine with that. I'm actually fine with that. Someone just asked. Who just asked? I could be good with that, with the regular ones. So, if you want a mini pack, you can choose like the Rhinestone Template as your mini pack. I'm good with that because they're around the same price. Can someone type the code in? MattLive10 is the 10% off code. The midday tomorrow will be the font pack. And the TRW release 65. Tell you what, I'll just shut off all of the codes tomorrow. Let's just assume that all of the codes tomorrow will be ending around 2 p.m. Eastern. That way you guys kind of know. Is that good? Does that work? So 2 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. And the codes are at the top of the screen, right up here too. So there is the Matte Live 10 for 10% off, and there is the TRW Release 65. I cut the Magic Flock template material. That's the Rhinestone template material. The button that corrected the shape of the rhinestones in the wizard, I got you, Tanu. That one is this button right here. Can you see where I'm highlighting? Oh, shoot. Let me switch my screen, Tanu. Right here. Can you see where I am? It says replace all stones with selected size chosen. And yes, I'm going to make a full, because I'm not going to lie, this template or this cup was a little more difficult to make because, and you'll see how I made it and it'll make sense when you see the template. There's actually a cutout, and let me see if I can pull it up here real quick just to show you. But I'm going to make a full tutorial video on it as well. But let me show you the layout just so you can see what I'm talking about. And I'm going to bring you guys around here as well, Instagram, so you guys can see, because I know a lot of you guys probably be getting the template as well. So the way that this template is set up, when I do my vinyl overcut on it, and all of you who have your craft versions, you'll get the craft version as well, but see this right there? That ribbon right there is cut out for a reason. And the reason is, yes, I plan on it, AR, for the Mars tumblers, yes. The reason that's cut out like that right there is it allows you to bring this and press it on top, and I'll show you. And there's a slight little inside contour. Do you know why I had to do that? And this is why I always make these cups before we release them, to make sure that they make sense and they work, okay? But the reason why you have to do that is it has to line up perfectly, okay? And I'll give you an example. Had I not done, because all that is weeding something out and you won't even ever see it. But it's giving you a spot of where you need to make sure to put this ribbon right here. Okay? Because had I not done this, you would have never known where to press this ribbon, right? And then where to press the other part of the ribbon on top. So when you came back over with all of the rhinestones, it wouldn't have lined up right. Does that make sense to you guys? So again, that's why I always try to think of these things to make it as easy as possible, because I'm not going to lie to you. The first time I looked to do it, I'm like, well, crap. How the heck am I going to make sure the ribbon goes in there perfectly? Because it has to be in the exact same spot or else it's not going to line up perfectly with the rhinestones, right? So I thought, well, I got to be able to make kind of a place, a kind of a template for you guys to be able, and me, to be able to see where I need to press that next color of heat transfer vinyl. So that's why it's a little bit smaller than what this is, but that's what allows you to line it up perfectly. And you'll even be able to see, oh, well, you can't, because on the clear cups you can see it, but that's what makes it easy for you when you come back with that next color to press it in the right spot. I have a full tutorial video I'm going to make on the ribbon, on this ribbon cup. I'm going to do it. I already started to video it today. And then I'm just going to do like a voiceover of it and everything to make a full tutorial. I used the fusion tack to seal it, yes. Guillermina, appreciate your support, Little League member, thank you. No, it doesn't, Brenda. It's awesome. It doesn't. Thank goodness. Brenda asked, does it have to be cut into 2 templates for the Cricut? Because as you guys know, the big, large acrylic cup and the regular Strata cup has too many objects. So no, it doesn't need to be cut into 2, which makes it easier. Which Strata size cup is the same as the Starbucks? None of them, Mary Alice, because the Starbucks cups kind of come down more and kind of taper in more. Oh, no worries. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you. Yeah, just let us know. Lynn, just let us know on when you place your order and you put it in the custom notes. That's no problem. Awesome. Thank you guys for letting me know too. All right, what other questions we got? I don't know on the masks with the filter pockets. These don't have any filter pockets in them. Ooh, the blue velvet and the sapphire, I don't have here. I brought all, because we were almost sold out of them, I brought those all back to the warehouse. The ones that I did have here. Technically, yes. Technically, this is, and it can be dishwasher safe. As far as when it comes to your customers, I wouldn't necessarily, I would probably tell them to still hand wash it, even though they could. And the reason why is most of the cups are not dishwasher safe. So what I found out, if the cup gets affected, then that affects the adhesive and everything on the actual Bling Anything stuff. If it's a dishwasher safe cup, then it should be fine. They're glass stones. Which color were the SS10 stones? The SS10s on this one are the diamond cut pink stones. Kim, I'm not sure on the Rocket. Magic Flock is our proprietary Magic Flock, like Rhinestone Template material. So it's got our adhesive on it and the sizing and the flock fibers. There are other flock template materials out there, but we are the only ones that sell the Magic Flock. We produce the Magic Flock template material. Possibly Grayleen during Black Friday, I think we may. Hey, Dale, no problem, buddy. And honestly, Dale, thank you for the email. I appreciate that. I'm serious. Like, getting feedback from you guys is the best thing, from all of you, okay? Good feedback, bad feedback, concern, whatever it is, I love it. No problem. The pearl rainbow, no, I don't, Connie. I don't have any here. And of course, everybody, make sure to thank Bobby for answering all the questions tonight as well. That's a great question, Delilah. Let me show you real quick. Let me switch over to my screen. So all of you guys who are looking for the tumblers, all of you that are looking for the tumblers that you need for the different cups that we make, on the main website, you're going to go to Products We Love right here. And then you'll see Tumblers for TRW templates. And this is where you'll see the different, these are the Mars tumblers and the Strata skinny tumblers and the Strata 22 ounce tumblers and so on. And that's why all of the templates are named, for example, Starbucks or Strata. And then all of these color changing ones down here at the bottom, they all work for the Starbucks tumblers as well. So all of these, a lot of people don't necessarily want to have to use the circle. So all of these templates work for these color changing cups. Got it? Do they offer them in all one color, Natasha? That's good. I like that. But not on Amazon yet, I'm guessing. Oh, there they are. Yes, look at that. Finally. That's awesome. Look at that, guys. They just started doing this. They always used to make you buy, so you can do it on Amazon too. They always used to make you buy the tumblers in the variety packs. And I'm not going to lie, I know I'm not the only one, but I emailed multiple times that I want to get 8 black ones or 8 pink ones or 8 purple ones and so on. So just for example, all of you that are doing breast cancer awareness, there you go. Now you can get an 8-pack of all pink ones. So you don't have to worry about, okay, well, how do I sell this purple one and this coral one and this mint one and so on. So believe me, they didn't do it because of me. They probably did it because so many of you were buying them all, and a lot of you guys were requesting that as well. So these are the 22-ounce ones here. But yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. I'll throw this on the list just so it's easier for you guys to find, like the pink ones. The pink and the black are probably by far my most, like still to this day, this one is still my favorite. Now, this one I think still looks great. And this one was done, this is diamond cut stones, this is Korean stones. Yes, I'm in the process of making the 16-ounce one. I don't have it done yet, but yes, I will be making the 16-ounce one. I'm telling you guys, I got like 100 of these tumblers that I'm going to be giving them all away after I make them all and do videos and stuff. All right, what else we got? HTV, anything in the Cameo 4. You're probably going to be around, it depends on your blade, but see, the problem is I never use the auto blade. I always use our CB09 blade holder and our clean cut blade. So I'm really, anybody here that has used HTV anything in the Cameo with the auto blade that can give a recommendation? Because I never use the auto blade and I don't want to say what the setting, I don't want to guess the setting because I honestly have never cut it with the auto blade. I honestly don't even have an auto blade at the house here. The breast cancer cup is SS10 stones. That's correct. This one is SS10s. This one is SS16 prism or unicorn. Yep. 25 to 27 with the auto blade, said Mary Alice. Blinging with a name is difficult. Here, you guys want something I think is going to be pretty awesome, and I'm going to make a cup as well. I think this will be super cool, and it's a great idea for you guys who want to save some money, but customize something, okay? Listen to me on this. Think of, and let me switch cameras here. Think of this cup, okay? Here's what I would do to make it super awesome, customized, okay? So you got a friend that's going through it or survived breast cancer and you want to get an amazing looking cup like this for them. Here's what I would do if you want to save a little bit on it, okay? Do the whole glitter design, all right? In the rainbow plum, white glitter, flamingo glitter, okay? Do the ribbon, just the ribbon in rhinestones. Everybody with me? Just the ribbons in rhinestones. And then on the back side here, customize their name in the flamingo glitter and the white glitter, like with a little outline. So if it's Stephanie or Jamie or whatever the custom name is in like a Flutter font or a superscript font, okay? So all of this part staying just glitter, which still looks amazing. This right here, okay, is the rhinestone part of it. And then honestly, I would even recommend still stoning out the top of it, right? So I think that could look super, super cool. Oh man, Eric, it's crazy. I know. And it's amazing how many people, I mean, obviously not just breast cancer, but just obviously cancer in general, right? I mean, we got a lot of new people here, but most of you here probably have no clue that I had cancer. I mean, that was when I was 27. That's why I have a scar from my ear all the way under my neck, around, and up to my chin. And that's why you'll see this side of my neck doesn't look the exact same as this side, because they had to remove all of my lymph nodes out of my neck here. They had to cut off 1/5 of my tongue. Yeah. Not fun. Awesome, Stephanie. So, how many of you did not know that? How many of you didn't know that fact about me? I bet you a lot of you didn't. Because we got a lot of new people here. And it's crazy because I'll always be at trade shows and whatever, and you always kind of see people looking, but nobody's ever going to ask, right? I don't have a problem talking about it. Oh yeah, you can see it good. So it goes from my ear here, all the way down, up under here, and then up into my chin, and then they had to cut off 1/5 of my tongue. Dang, most of you didn't. Wow. Really, Kim, it's not fun. Not fun. All right, what else we got? Didn't even notice your scar until you pointed it out. Wow, really? Thank you, Amanda. Appreciate it. Evelyn, I see you working, Evelyn. I see you working. I agree. Yeah, LaRuth. Wow. It's crazy. Oh, my goodness. Oh, yeah. I had to do speech therapy for a while. It looks like a shadow in the camera. That means I did a good job, right? I see what you're saying. I can see it right now. Like the shadow. How long do Korean stones last in storage? As long as it's a decent, like, air-conditioned place, you're good. Welcome, Marla. Appreciate you coming by. Where do I start with the CB09 blade for the Cameo? Matthew, just play around with your cuts, but just have it out far enough to where when you go over it with your hand, you can feel the blade, but it won't literally cut your finger. Does that make sense? Thank you, Mr. Rooster. The Graphtec CE50 Lite, if it is the CB09 blade holder, and honestly, I'm not sure. Is it the same blade holder? I haven't seen a CE50 Lite in like 3 years since we had them, probably 2 years. Oh, Stephanie, that sucks. Thank you, LaRuth. Where to find the video where you make templates for a non-Starbucks cup? Where you make templates, Maria? The making templates is a hard part. We have like templates that you can use on non-Starbucks cups. A 30-degree blade for the Graphtec? Nothing that we really do. Amanda, honestly, I'm not 100% sure. I've never used a 30-degree blade. What was your question, M. Rivera? I didn't see your question. Just keep typing it as they fly through. If I missed your question, just keep typing it. I'm trying to scroll back here and look for you real quick. And I don't see it. M. Rivera, if you shoot your question again, please. Because I scrolled back a little ways and I didn't see it anywhere. I'm a newbie trying to purchase rhinestone and glitter design. Is it all discounted as well? All of the designs, Brown, yes, are discounted with the TRW Release 65. Forgot my blade, which is the best blade to buy. I have the I bought my Graphtec blade holder. You want the, Joe, I use the 45-degree blade more. So the Graphtec 45-degree blade is the one you want. I would like to order from the Rhinestone world, but use Amazon Pay. I don't think you can. Like, we don't have anything specifically set up with Amazon Pay. I don't know if it allows you to pull from your credit card to Amazon Pay, so I'm not sure, but I don't think so, M. Rivera. If I get a Graphtec, am I going to need the software you use, or does it come with its own? It comes with a software, but it's not really a designing software. So, Cutting Master is more of just a send the file to the cutter software. When I do vinyl overcut, it sends to CM4. I can't see. Tony, unless I manually recolor the outline. It was an update they did, Tony. It annoys me as well. Tony, what you can do to be able to see it better is when you have the design in CorelDRAW, just right click on like a black color so it gives kind of that black stroke, which it'll never cut that, but it'll give that black stroke around it, and then when you bring it into Cutting Master, you'll see it better. But yeah, it's a pain in the butt. I would love to have the longer pen. There should be the 6 month, right, Heidi, or no? Man, I had a Graphtec CE6000. I need a blade holder. Where you're making it? Of course, Graphtec was against me buying it elsewhere. Mr. Rooster, we have them on our site. We have kind of a off-brand of it. You're just going to go to Equipment and then go to Vinyl Cutter Supplies, and you'll see it right here. And it's what I use in mine right now. Have you ever done anything such as a Rhinestone license plate? We have, and we're actually in the process of doing one, but this is done, this one that we're doing is done 1 by 1 with all different size stones. But you could also easily do a license plate with our bling sheets. What would you suggest for someone starting out with rhinestones but don't have big demand in my area yet? First thing I would do, and who was that? Oh, LaTanya. First thing I would do is, who cares about your area? Okay, your area is the world. Your area is the world. So don't just, there's demand. There may not be demand in your area, but there's demand in other states and other cities and everything else. So make sure you're online and you're offering it everywhere. You don't ever want to be limited to just your area. The reason being, you don't ever want to even be making that comment. Does that make sense? To feeling like you have to be successful just in your area. Matt, are you ever going to offer us to buy additional licenses? Bling Thing, Shar, you can give a call to the warehouse, and we do have, like, for a 3rd license, we do have different deals if you just need like because every wizard comes with 2 licenses. If you need to add 1 license, I think it's, I want to say it's 60%. I think it's 60% of the cost of the wizard to add a 3rd license. How much would I charge? And again, I always normally charge a little bit more, okay? But when I had the finished product and we did the finished product side, we had a pretty big customer base for it as well. And whenever I do work, I like to make money versus doing a lot of work and having a lot of cost to make next to nothing. So me personally, for this cup, because it's 3 colors, it takes longer. It's 3 templates, basically, brushing in. It's 3 presses and so on. This cup in my area of who I would sell this to would probably be $125 to $150. But then I would offer them a bunch of different versions that are a little bit less expensive. Like I was talking about with the glitter version, without any rhinestones, with just glitter. So this cup would probably range with I would probably have 5 different versions, okay? Would probably range anywhere from, I would say, $50 to $150. And that's the best way to sell, because if they say $150 is too expensive, you can say, hey, I have a $50 version for you, but I like the $150 more. Then it's $150. What else do you like more that's less expensive? It never happens anywhere else, right? So please don't spend, and a lot of you off the start, it might take you an hour and a half to make this cup. And you have some stone cost in it, right? You got time involved in it. Don't go sell this cup for 50 bucks and make no money. Because you might sell some of them, but you aren't making any money. Correct, Connie. We are going to make a full version that will work with all of these. We just have the Starbucks, because we didn't even know about these, so we only had the Starbucks ones. What else we got? Oh, yeah, right, Pilar? So Pilar said, still tell the story of the gymnastics meet. Okay? So here's a good idea, or a good, basically, story. So we were in, and I mean, it was at every meet. It was probably the biggest and the craziest at one of my daughter's gymnastics meets. Okay? This one was in Colorado. Colorado or San Antonio, I forget which one that was. But all of them did it, okay? So at these gymnastics meets, they would do custom, they would have a huge setup, right? They would have freaking 5, 6, 7, 8 heat presses and a billion different shirts and everything, and then just a crap ton of transfers, screen print transfers, okay? So just to let you guys know how much money you really can charge, okay? And they did a similar type thing. You would basically, and any of you that have done gymnastics and cheer and stuff like that, you probably have seen these things before, right? How many of you been to a gymnastics or cheer or something event where you see these huge setups of people doing custom work, right? So it was crazy. So we go to this meet, and there is literally a line of 50 to 100 people waiting in line to buy these things, okay? And I'm telling you, they're all using freaking 50, 75 cent transfers. And they have a transfer of level 6, level 7, level 8, level 9, level 10, state champ, regional champ, first place, this, that, and so on. So Maddie wanted a sweatshirt. And we're standing there in line. I'm looking at this. I'm like, man, these guys got it going good right here. I was so happy. Like, it excited me so much to watch what they were doing because there was such a demand for it. And they were freaking... I can't even use the word ripping people off because you're not ripping people off if you have a demand for it and people are paying it, right? It's a rip-off if you charge $200 for something and nobody buys it. You're trying to rip them off. If you're charging 75 bucks for something and you have a line of 50 or 100 people waiting to buy these things, that means you priced it right. You can probably price it higher, right? So we're sitting there in line and Maddie wants a sweatshirt. It's a basic Gildan sweatshirt, cheapest sweatshirt you can get. They got the whole logo on the front of the event kind of logo for the gymnastics, the meet logo. And then you just customize it. You can customize this sleeve. You can customize this sleeve. You can get a back transfer that has all the names on it. Every girl that was at the meet. We're talking 200, 300, 400 names, right? So we're going through all these things, and one of Maddie's friends comes by in line, and we're still pretty far back, and she's got her sweatshirt, and it's all done up, and she's like, oh, your sweatshirt looks so good. How much was yours? And she said, oh, I got all this stuff on it, and it was only like $75. And I heard her say that, and I was like, holy shit, 75 bucks, huh? They probably got maybe $12, maybe $12 in cost, maybe $15. And the part that got me, the part that was amazing was the back, okay? had all of the girls' names on the back. Like I said, 200-300 names on the back of every level of every single girl that was at this regional meet. You could highlight their name on the back of your sweatshirt. Do you know how you highlighted their name on the back of a sweatshirt? Hold on. Hold on. You see that right there? You see that? That right there. And you can barely even see it. That one rhinestone, it was a red cyan rhinestone, by the way. One rhinestone to customize. They would put the rhinestone, oh, I just dropped $10. They would put the rhinestone right next to your name, press it, $10. I just dropped $10 on the floor. Freaking amazing. I love that they did that. For one rhinestone, it was an upcharge of $10 to put it next to their name. And they were all freaking paying for it. Yeah, that's good math, isn't it? Those are some pretty good margins right there. I mean, you figure one rhinestone, $10. Do the math on that. A 10 gross of rhinestones is 1,440 stones. How much money did they make by the time they went through a 10 gross of rhinestones? Yeah. So when you talk about $125 or $150 for, what is it, 3,600 rhinestones, okay? 3,600 rhinestones. If you customized 3,600 names, right? 3,600 names with one rhinestone on the back of a sweatshirt, we should charge $36,000 for this cup. Now, if you get 36 grand for this cup, please let me know. I don't think you're getting that. I bought my daughter one of those shirts and added the rhinestone myself. Yeah, right, Karen? By the time they go through a 10 gross of rhinestones, if they don't lose any, they made 14,400 stones from customizing shirts. I saw someone on a cruise who made these cups, and theirs were about $300, yeah, all day. What you want to charge is the most that people will pay for custom stuff like this. Start your pricing high, but give them options of lower prices, and if they don't like the higher price, they'll buy the lower priced ones. Now, if you're, and this is where you can test it, okay? If they buy a lot of the lower priced ones, let's say a lot of people are buying the $50 cup, but nobody's buying the full rhinestone, let's say $125 cup, but you've sold 20 of the $50 cups, then you look at it and say, you know what? Maybe this is a little bit too much. And then maybe you drop it a little bit. What you don't want to do is underprice it and then raise the price because you're selling a lot of them and not making any money. I should have sold them the rhinestones. Yes, I'll give you a deal. A 10 gross of stones, instead of 14,400, I'll only charge $10,000 for them. I completely agree, Mr. Rooster. The correct price for this cup is what your customers are willing to pay. That's basically it. Now, who knows? Maybe you have a business in a flea market. Isn't a bad thing, right? But that might not be the customer base for a $125, $150 cup. So just know that going into it, right? Peggy, give a call tomorrow and they'll see what they can do. Man, Shirlena, I honestly, I have no clue. I've tried so many different ways because every single name is different. Every single size is different. Every single font is different. There's not an easy way to do it. There really isn't. I'm working on something with just like single letter initials, but as far as full names, there's really not a way. I always use the vinyl overcut and always. And because it overcuts, which makes it easier to weed. So if you have the wizard, use the vinyl overcut. Your weeding will be easier. I completely agree, Evelyn. Yes. Oh, that's a good idea, Michael. That would be cool. I like that. Yes, Pilar, yes. No, I have completely shut down all new things on the Wizard. I'm not working on anything new. For at least the Wizard 6. I don't ever use the stone overcut anymore, Daryl. Just the vinyl overcut. And the vinyl overcut works for the stones as well, the way that we changed it. You can do different payment things with the Wizard. You can do the PayPal one, have the Klarna one that has different breakdowns. Yes. What's up, Big Herm? How you doing, dude? No, Pilar tried to suggest new things. I said no. Otherwise, the Wizard 6 will end up being like Wizard 12 and ready in like 8 years. How do you size the font for the Rhinestone pack? Just by the height and not the width? Yes, just by the height, because the width will go with the height. Yes. The Wizard is our software that works within Corel. So you do need CorelDRAW to use our software, the Wizard. Awesome. All right, crew. Instagram, appreciate all of you guys coming by. You guys are all freaking awesome. Follow us on Instagram. Head over to YouTube. Follow us on YouTube every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Instagram, let's go. Later. YouTube, appreciate all of you guys coming here tonight. Hopefully you guys learned some things. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you like the new Tumbler packs and the 10% off Rhinestones and Vinyl ending tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Remember, 2 p.m. Eastern Time ending tomorrow. So, appreciate all of you guys. Thank you for coming by. If I did miss any of your questions, I promise I never try to miss questions. I'll answer anything. They just fly by. And if I missed it, we'll get you next time. All right, crew. Appreciate all of you guys. Have an amazing night. We'll see you guys soon. Later.